All right. We are ready to start then, I'm assuming. So,
Yep.
we left off. Our party was returning to Centralia after dealing with a few different issues. After taking a trip to the Holy Hills to deal with some goblins. The goblins turned out to be more of a struggle than they expected, and they took a trip into the town where they ended up dealing with a cult and gaining a new follower who, if I remember correctly, you guys haven't even gotten his name yet. You just kind of told him to follow you. And
Yes, but we have had a nice bonding interrogation as I helped shatter his faith.
yes. But moving on from that situation, you guys then returned to the goblins, pretty destroying them pretty easily this time, with the help of Jonathan Lampert, a mage working for the Dragon Brigade from Eastall. The priest you guys got didn't really do anything because I completely forgot he existed. After defeating the goblins, you found a couple of crates of possibly smuggled illegal dwarven firearms, which you decided to take most of them back to the Adventurers Guild to turn them in, except for, I believe, one, which Ankh used the metal from to create a new shield for Phyllis, which will definitely come in handy if you guys deal with more magic users. And we left off with you guys being led to the Adventurers Guild and walking up to the door. As you all come into the Adventurers Guild, you witness what seems to be the end of an argument between an elf man with... Let me drag you to the... okay, why did it do that? To the scene so you can see what I'm seeing. An elf man with longer dark brown hair, little paler skin than, say, a high elf or something. He's clearly a wood elf. And green eyes. And he seems to be arguing with one of the receptionists as you come in and hear, "This beast is very important to me. Sir, most of these folk are here for the gold. No one's going to take a job with nothing in it for them. Fine. If you won't help, I'll find someone that will," as he begins to storm towards the door, which you guys are in front of. What do you do as he comes towards you?
Hey, excuse me. What could the Adventurers Guild do for you today, sir?
Apparently nothing. Is there something you need?
I need to know exactly what your problem is and what we need to do to help alleviate this strain.
Well, my problem is these damned humans keep assuming the worst in people simply because, well, they're not humans. And none of them seem to want to help me. He says this louder so the receptionist can hear him, and the receptionist goes, "That's not why we're..." And he just ignores him. Do you feel
Always
different?
humans thinking they're best. We all know it's truly dragons that are best.
Sure. Would you mind letting me through the door if you're not going to actually even ask the situation?
I did ask him what his problem was, so
Well, you asked him what his problem was, and he responded with humans are
I
humans.
literally asked him what. Yeah.
Essentially.
So yeah, as that is not a problem I can solve. Humans being humans. Um,
It's
yeah, if
all
you
right.
get
And what the hell's your problem that you need fixing?
Well, there's an animal that was in my care and someone stole. I'm trying to get someone who can maybe help me get it back.
And just where exactly was it stolen?
It was stolen out near the Waking Woods, or not the Waking Woods, sorry, wrong place. It was stolen out near the Woods of Woe on my travels, but I tracked the person who stole them here. Or that's actually not the correct spot. Astray. Ignore it. He was towards Astray. I lost the tracks I was following though, so I was hoping to find someone who could help. Apparently, I got my hopes up.
I'm just gonna side eye the receptionist of like, just help them.
He gives that there's nothing he can really do look. Just like I'm just a receptionist.
Oh no.
Have you tried actually talking to someone in charge? You know, getting a manager around?
Yes, because I'm sure they'd be willing to talk to me.
Have you tried?
As you say
Trying
this,
costs nothing.
as you say this, you hear a door open upstairs, up these stairs. I'm going to ping it so you can see. As Shelkus makes his way down, looks over to the receptionist for a second and says, I just got a letter from... Oh, well, you're here already. I suppose that doesn't need my attention then. How'd the job go? And who are these two?
New friends. Also, pit's easy. Money, please.
Oh, you'll get your money from the receptionist. Who's the elf?
Hold on, guys. I got a thing. I got it. Yeah. Huh? Nope. Okay.
Put waiting music. Insert waiting music here.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Wow, this froze. That's amazing.
Everything go wrong.
Oh, when it rains, it really pours. I had my grandpa yelling up the stairs for me. My phone stopped working. 20's logged me out, and yeah, that's the majority of it.
Sounds like technical difficulties.
Oh no, and
As well as-
also I've forgotten my password and Roll20 information.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so that'll make things difficult. Anyways, yes, we've got this priest that has had a real crisis in faith, but has decided to join the safety of the Adventurers Guild. dedicate himself to helping the public.
He
I
remains.
think he was talking about the elf, not our companion there.
He was kind of talking about both, but he did mention the elf. I was going to get into that, but anyways, the
Little
priest
distracted.
sits in silence, kind of a disgraced look on his face, a bit. Well, anyways, I was here trying to get help from this guild, and it seems nobody was wanting to help me simply because I couldn't pay in gold. Well, what exactly is it that you need? There was an animal that was taken from me. I'm trying to get it back, and the people that took him I tracked here, but couldn't get any farther than that. What kind of animal is it? Well, have you ever heard of a displacer beast?
Now, why on earth would you think somebody stole a displacer beast and not that it simply escaped?
Because this
How
specific
the hell would
one...
you steal a displacer beast in the first place?
It's quite easy when they're still young. Huh. Well, that's interesting. There was a job recently posted, actually, about a animal that escaped from a crate that was delivered here. Seems the only description we had was a large black cat. Of course, not exactly your normal cat. And a displacer beast would make a lot more sense. Seems someone was trying to use us to smuggle your pet. It's not exactly a pet to me, but
Do we have information as to that contract? If they tried to hire us?
it's
Like
on the
who
wall
tried to
over
hire
here.
us?
Honestly, the contract was written after one of the other adventurers. Well, let's just say that that adventurer doesn't really have a job anymore.
Early retirement, huh?
It is the pin in the middle of the 3 pins there on the board, if you wanted to look at what it is. If that works for you guys to actually read it. Hopefully it does.
I could not because I could not log into Roll20.
Oh, right.
I opened it for you.
I'm gonna pop it up here, so... But as for who originally placed the job, we're going to have to do a little bit of digging to figure out exactly who they are. Or at least where they are. But if they stole this animal, I'm sure they probably used a false name.
False address, depending on how thorough our paperwork is.
Yes. Well,
All I'm hearing is an easy way to set up a trap for this guy.
last place the animal was seen was actually here in the Old Town District. Not around the Adventurers Guild, but in the same district at least. If you want to get into looking for that, feel free, but I would suggest turning in your job first.
Yes, money.
Well, if you don't mind me, I'm going to start looking now. And he is going to move past you guys and leave. Without giving a name, obviously. He doesn't seem to be too worried about that. Well done.
Talk about
So-
rude.
So your job went well, I assume? You're all still alive. Is that a new hammer?
Rather complicated.
Isn't it beautiful?
See, this town that we got roped into helping. Well, let me tell you what happened after we encountered the goblins for the first time. I'd like to relay kind of what. Seems like there's a lot of details there. Important characters.
How in depth are you going to go into it?
In depth enough for him to know that, for it to make sense when we say we pissed off the son of a dragon,
Okay. Well,
and that we may have repercussions of,
well then. I suppose we should probably keep an eye out for any dragons. Anyways.
funny enough, got some symbols on these boxes.
Boxes.
Yeah, you know, the boxes that we came in with. You didn't hear about those?
We found firearms. Pretty firearms.
Whoa. That's interesting. Nobody's supposed to be able to use those except for dwarves. You said you brought these boxes with you?
Confirm.
Very well. I suppose we'll have to take those off your hands and return them to the rightful place.
Of course, we wouldn't want these dangerous weapons on the street. That is the
No.
job of the Adventurers Guild, right?
We would not want them on the street. Firearms are hard enough to come by. If
But
people
why would
started...
they be in possession of goblins, and with the mark of a dragon?
Sounds possibly like smugglers working with... What was this mark exactly? Do you remember? Well, they're on the crate. I could probably go look.
Pretzel's gonna roll his eyes, muttering about how he was wishing he could keep a boomstick.
One second. I'm gonna roll a perception from you. Be a wisdom. Yeah, not happening. He responds with that as he walks past you to go look at the crates. Uh, well then. I'm not going to switch maps or anything because there's no point in having you guys leave and then come back. Oh, that's definitely the symbol of a trading company from the Dragon Empire. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the Dragon Empire themselves, but we'll definitely have to look into this. Thanks for bringing them here. Though you probably could have just turned them into the guards.
Yeah,
Well-
but pissing off the guards is kind of like what we like doing, so.
I can definitely see that with you. Well, anyways, that's more paperwork for me. Suppose I'll go up and get started on that. You guys can actually properly turn in your quest and have it officially marked as completed. Good luck on whatever job you decide to take next. As he walks up the stairs and closes the door. I'm assuming you guys are going to walk up to the receptionist and turn in the...
Yep.
All right.
Just gonna quickly run up, place the bounty down on the table, and be, money, please!
Wow. Let me check the request. And... all right. I'll return in a moment. I'm not going to move him because it's too annoying to move the characters here. He goes to the back room and comes back out with a orb-like object. All right. Now, place your hand on here and just essentially say you've completed the quest.
Completed
Put
the
my
quest.
hand on the orb, and I'm just gonna say, "Them booty be smashed."
It glows green when you say it glows green. All right, there's confirmation, and here's your gold. He places a bag with 15 gold on the counter. And you guys earn 10 reputation. It's 10 more reputation for you guys. Cool. And that gets to go into the completed quests. Good job. You've completed a job.
Pretzel quickly grabs and splits it amongst everyone, giving 4 to Phyllis, 4 to Oink, 3 to our unnamed mage, and 4 to himself.
All right.
That was 3,
4,
right?
4, 3, and 4.
4 for me, you, and Phyllis, and then 3 to the mage. He's new. He gets a little less. But you can get more if you
Honestly,
stay.
I wouldn't have given him any. He didn't really do anything with the goblins.
Eh.
Oh, that's
Crutzel's
Ankh.
debating
I
being a
swear I
jackass and
just
taking the
opened
gold back,
Silas's.
but thinks wiser.
Ankh, I just gave you the 4 gold. By complete accident, I meant to open Philus's character sheet and accidentally opened yours. All right, and the priests, I'm going to see if I can... You know what? I'm just going to mark in my notes that he has more gold. Oh, also, if this priest is going to be traveling with you, he will need another badge, as he gives you guys a fourth copper adventurer's badge. It's copper, right? Wow,
Show him
everything
to the full
completely
amenities
closed.
as a full-fledged member of the Adventurers Guild. Is now a brother in the in the fellowship, as it were.
He accepts it and remains quiet, as he has not really spoken very much since essentially being forced into this.
He was very relieved.
Yes, he was relieved to not be taken back to the cult, but
Let me guess, he's still scared shitless of us.
a little bit. All right. Well,
I've done something wrong. I'm trying to get to the game to where I can log in, but I'm in regular Roll20. I don't know how to get to the correct.
what do you mean regular Rule 20?
My page says the Veiled Kingdom, Heroes and Villains. We go into Premium Boys. What have I done wrong?
Did you go on the wrong account or something?
Huh. Did you
Is that what
click?
it is?
It shouldn't be. Did you make a new account when you joined this one?
No, I had to reset my password because it logged me out.
Huh. Huh. It should still... One second, let me
I say an
check
easy way to check that,
stuff.
send Skylar another invite to it.
Yeah, it says you're still in it, so... Uh... Click the home page again.
I can hit join a game. Oh no, that doesn't look right.
Uh... Up on the... Are there different tabs for you to go to up on the top of the page?
Yeah, home,
Go
play, shop, tools, characters.
go to play and click My Games and look for a Kingdom of Change. Maybe it's... I don't know. Maybe it's just doing a weird thing.
This D&D video is sponsored by Roll20.net. Roll20.net. We are glitchy and buggy, and you accept it because you can do it free.
This video is not actually sponsored.
Okay, what was I trying to get to, River, there?
The play tab, My Games, and then scroll through it to see if you can find...
See, I've only got the 4.
You've only got the... Let me try doing it the way that Ace said, and sending you another invite. Just in case it is a weird thing and you somehow found an alternate. Actually, the invite should be linked on there already, but here. Just because. There. Sorry, we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
I am not seeing a notification.
It's on the out of character chat in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Probably just
I
have
sent
to
it to a
manually
weird
copy
spot.
paste that to your browser.
We can't really continue unless you can see the 3 different jobs that are available. So, God, got something in
Close.
my throat.
Unfortunately, while I can see them and show them, I can't show the entire thing and open it all up because it just opens them in small windows that get replaced.
Yeah.
I could just
I've
read them
got it
off.
open. I've got it open.
You're in.
I am in.
Can you see your character?
Not yet. No.
In
Um,
the thing.
Guys, I actually think that might be a different account for Skylar.
Yeah.
A reason I say that is the pattern.
Yeah, I'm
The
definitely thinking it
default
is.
pattern is different.
Let me. There. You should be able to get to your character sheet now. I'm going to keep it with both characters just in case you somehow sign into your other account next time.
Great.
Maybe that's why you forgot your password, because you actually remembered the password, but not for the right email.
You probably have it spot on right there. And the worst part is, I do all of it while I'm stoned. I can actually see the map. This is amazing, guys.
It's working so well. Anyways, can you see the pins on the map?
Yes.
Can you click them and open them? Or read them?
A crate was delivered to the guild, and some fool looked inside it. The beast that was inside escaped. Okay. Find
That
the
is
animal.
the one you just got a hint for, pretty much. If you wanted
That
to
seems
deal
like
with
a
that one.
dangerous. That seems like a dangerous one, but it's public safety. Um, what is going on? It backed me out of it. Sorry.
There's 2 public safety and one that's just kind of there.
Seems like we've got a beast to hunt. I wonder if there's anybody to show us what those boomsticks do.
Pretty sure we're not going to find a firearm specialist here unless there's a dwarf mechanist that you know about.
I thought you just had to be a dwarf to operate them
Well,
legally.
yes, but most of the ones that use them are specialized in using them, and I don't know, I just don't see many of them exploring very far from Beirut.
All you need to know is Kretzel read one of the bounties has a reward per kill on it and is currently drooling.
I know which bounty you're looking at. That one I've got a fun plan for, but you guys won't know it until you do it.
So, quick question. My reputation is currently at 10. Did we just get 10 more from the
You got 10 more group reputation.
10 more group from the Goblin quest? Did we get anything additionally from the weapons?
Oh, you're right. I'm going to say that was a +5 for all of you. All right.
And I'm not really sure if I got personal reputation or group reputation. I'm keeping track of on my character sheet.
Currently, before this +5 for each of you, you had 10 personal. So probably personal. So 15, 15, 14. Boy. I don't know what caused Kretzel to have one less reputation than everyone else.
I don't know either, because I remember you pointing that out like 2 sessions ago. They're all just like, why was that?
That should be 20.
I mean, I 100% agree that probably would be fair. Kretzel's an asshole, but still.
Actually, I realized.
Yeah, no, it should have been me because I had the bad reputation feat.
Yeah, I realized Onk should be getting less reputation than everyone else just because. So, actually, you will be at a
starting at less.
14.
I thought it was starting at less reputation, not getting less reputation in total. That's
no,
like a
I'm
permanent.
Kidding. Yeah, no, you did start at less than everyone else, but you also did you helped out the villagers while you were in the Holy Hills more than everyone else by making them tools and stuff. That's how you got higher.
And Kretzel's a little bit of a showboat and a little bit of the barbarian of the party.
Yeah.
Clerics never get into the reputation, but fuck, man.
Well, you guys are at group reputation of 23. I added a +3 group for the handing in the firearms. Plus
you say
5 to
Kretzel's
everyone.
a bit of a showboat, and all I can think of is just after a big battle, he's just going to start doing the running man while he's in giant form.
I can see that happening. Anyways. Oh. So which job are we gonna take, do you think?
Hey, you guys like killing undead?
For once, the priest is going to actually speak. Undead are an abomination that shouldn't exist.
Well, we definitely got someone who's eager for it.
Well, there we go. Now he's brightening up. Come on, buddy. Let's take a look at this thing.
only 10 silver, but it's 10 silver per kill.
And with that orb, they will definitely know if we lie about our kills.
Who would lie?
There's at least one of you that I could think of. He glances towards Kretzel.
You think they'll believe me if I actually kill 1,000? 'Cause I will.
If you manage it and you tell the truth, yes, they would believe you. As long as that orb glows green. What is it about this orb, exactly? It is known as an orb of truth. It's not the first time I've seen one. They are used quite frequently with the Children of the Light. Surprisingly, somehow, Leonin was able to fool one, but it's probably only because they didn't know the proper questions to ask. Well then, definitely not gonna get away with lying then. Not that that would have been a problem for me, at least. So, we dealing with the undead then, or the animal? That ranger's out looking for him, so I'm sure.
How fast do you think we could do the animal one?
A young Displacer beast running around in the city. It's probably gonna turn quite a few heads, so might be quick, but then again, Displacer beasts are kind of tricky, aren't they?
If we get it done in less than half a day, I say we do it. I just want to go murder some undead.
Be nice soon. Let's start looking for the beast.
All right.
Oh, actually, what time of day is it?
It was a little afternoon when you guys got here.
Yep. It would take us too long to get to the graveyards to hunt. Be right at their prime feeding time. We should do the displacer beast. So he's still
all
off
right.
So we'll find the beast and then go deal with some undead. And you take the listing. I'm going to show to players.
We're gonna take both of them.
Are we allowed to take both of them?
I'm gonna say no to this one because the jobs are in completely different areas.
Okay. Fair.
All right. And that one is now on the current quest, and you guys have registered for it. All right.
Quick question. Can I swap out my light crossbow for a half a dozen javelins here at the counter before we leave? Because javelins are a strength ranged weapon instead of a dex
Instead of a
ranged
dex,
weapon.
and you... Yeah.
You can definitely see the advantage for a character.
So you want 6 javelins to replace that crossbow you're using? Very well. Workshop's in the back. Referring to the same workshop you went to get all your metal and stuff for making your auto carriage and all that. Just to clarify. All right. So, do you guys head out for the job then?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. I grab and go.
You head out. Ankh stops
Yeah.
at the back
Have
to
to be there.
grab to swap out the crossbow with 6 javelins?
My
Oh
bad.
wow, wow, a natural 20 too. That's
How
Somebody's
much does
back.
each javelin cost?
uh
Oh no, it's a
since you're
horrible trade. I really had to pee. I was just running out the room trying to get us out the door.
yeah, since you're at the Adventurers Guild, you could just essentially switch them out. But you switch out all of the bolts you had for the crossbow as well as the crossbow, and I'm not gonna do the math right now. So you grab the javelins and all right. You have the entirety of Old Town to search for this Displacer beast, which I just realized I didn't make a battle map for the
Do we
stuff
know the
that I had
damage of a
planned for this.
javelin, by the way?
Uh,
D6?
Javelin is
1d6.
yes,
1d6 plus
that.
strength mod. I was mostly asking about price of them because I was going to see if I could put some of my silver pieces into restocking mine because I only got 3 left.
Oh yeah. Have you not been grabbing them from or
I think I only used one, and the one I used was the one that went into the guy's arm to get him away from me.
oh right. So that's all right. So that's so wherever that guy ended up dropping it off.
Yeah, pretty good reason to not go back and retrieve that one.
He might have kept that javelin just to be like, "Oh yeah, I was fighting off hordes of enemies and got one of these." Just to tell us a story to his friends, Sound cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
not admit the fact that a tiny ass kobold looking thing just threw it straight into his arm and then said, "Next one's going for your nuts!"
and then he ran away. I mean, I'm pretty sure you almost killed him with that one javelin throw. He was like 1 health away.
Oh, God.
Anyways, uh,
I grabbed 3 extra javelins in exchange for the bolts because I will give him the bolts, but I was only gonna give him the crossbow, and then Kretzel gets his 3 javelins too. Sound good?
I mean, that works.
I guess I'm up to 6 then.
All right, problem solved there.
Okay. Uh, anyways, what are you gonna do to start off this search for the Displacer Beast? There is a wagon with a crate in it still out by the side of the Adventurers Guild. They left everything as it was, it seems. So the wagon is completely unmarked, as is the crate, but the crate is tipped over and opened.
Ankh, I tell you what, the best way to find any wild animal, use your nose. Smell. Where does the good cooking food smell like it's coming from? That's where your
Roll,
beast is going to be.
if you're actually doing that, roll a survival check. I believe that would be at disadvantage. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's double 18.
Can I add guidance
Um,
to that?
Do you need to add guidance to that?
I was gonna say disadvantage, but it's a double 18, so it doesn't change anything. That's you can smell some food being cooked somewhere in, I'd say, this direction of the Adventurers Guild. Now, as for everyone following you for that, roll a persuasion, and Ankh gets to just decide if he wants to follow you.
Oh yeah, I'm
That is a
following.
much worse persuasion than it is.
That is a much worse persuasion.
You weren't a hunter or anything, I'm assuming.
Everything's gotta eat. Displacer beast, big cat. It's gonna love meat.
Yeah, but a creature that has been taken from its natural environment and then suddenly gets loose from a box that it's been stored in the entire time. Something tells me its first instinct is not going to be going for food.
What would you think its first instinct would be? Find its master?
Find a place that's safe, probably. Which is going to be difficult in a city such as this.
At that point, the only place safe for it's the sewers.
The sewers, dark alleys, somewhere away from people.
If I, ooh,
Dark alley
if I
behind
went
a
to roll
restaurant?
investigation,
An investigation for what, exactly?
on the crate for anything that might be a sign of its passing. I don't know what kind of tracks or trail. It might be survival.
If you're looking for tracks or trails, it's going to be a survival. If you're... Yeah, tracks or trails is going to be a survival. 16. That's pretty good. That's a decent survival. Yes, there are plenty of scratch marks within the crate itself, but as it's tipped over, you can see a few muddy prints from... I'm going to say it probably rained on your way back to Centralia and caused a few puddles and like mud spots where the Displacer beast seems to have stepped in, and there's a few spots that lead off in a similar direction to where Kretzel was smelling the food, but
The displacer beast can make an image of its appearance, but can it make an image of its tracks?
roll a nature check if you want to know that. Another 16. So you do know that Displacer beasts can make a mirage of themselves and duplicate, essentially make a duplicate image of themselves. And you can assume that that's probably not a physical thing, so it wouldn't leave tracks. And these tracks seem very physical.
I'd just like to point out that observation to the party and suggest that we make a move, whichever it is.
The
Oh,
nose knows!
I'd say follow the tracks, and if they end up leading to whatever you're smelling.
Yeah, are they going in the same general direction, maybe?
For now, they seem to be going in the same general direction.
Hey, how about? Let's follow Kretzel and the tracks.
Pretzel's gonna hop
All right.
onto all floors and just start crawling along like a lizard.
Okay, you make your way off in this direction. As you get to about this point here, make another survival check to keep track of the tracks, Ankh.
Okay, that's second double I've gotten now.
It's a double 19 and a 24. You both can spot the tracks, and they seem to go off. They go off to the right. Kretzel, the food you're smelling, is off to the left.
Fine, we'll follow the tracks.
All right. I'll head towards the right. And the tracks lead down here with that 24. I'm going to say you have not lost them yet. And into this point, and into this little opening here between the houses. There's nobody here right now. The houses seem currently empty, like at least like nobody's home. Not abandoned or anything, but nobody's currently in
Question.
this area. But the tracks seem to stop.
Would the roast chicken that I got a bunch of rations of like a session or two ago, would that have spoiled by now?
It has been 3 days, so probably.
Damn. Alright.
At least it's, if not spoiled, it's starting to go bad. It needs to be dealt with soon.
Okay. Idea? What if I roast it a little more with a firebolt, and then I kind of just toss it into the alley and see if it gets the Displacer Beast's attention?
I feel like that should have a role, but I gotta think, what role would that be? Let me,
Percentile.
I don't think percentile. You know what? Give me a straight D20 roll. You'll want above a 12. You got a 10. You attempt this, and you definitely cook the chicken more, but it is very, very burnt.
Does it still smell good?
It smells like very burnt chicken, more like a charcoal than a meat.
Damn.
What are you doing?
I was gonna make it smell good for the beast, and now it's charcoal.
Yeah, that doesn't smell good. Well,
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna just reach into my bag and grab my last remaining dried meat ration. I'm just gonna throw that into the alley then.
okay. You throw it into the alley. I think I made a token for this. I should have made a stat block for this. Alright, I swear I made a stat block for this.
Man, I wish I knew how to actually like remove something from the item inventory.
Item inventory? What are you trying
Yeah,
to
on my
remove?
character sheet, because like I have like 4 things that I've used all of, but
Down on the bottom right, there's a lock button. If you click that, it'll allow you to delete
okay.
stuff.
Thank you.
Um, all right. I forgot to make. I swear I made a stat block for this, but
For a baby displacer beast.
yes, a Displacer Beast kitten. I actually found it on a Facebook post, and I'm like, that's something I'm going to add to my game. And now I have to look at the picture and do it the old-fashioned way. It's going to take a second. I swear I made a Displacer Beast kitten stat block. Uh, where is it? Is that too far? That's definitely too far. Okay. I am struggling to find it. That's great. This session is going to be filled with technical difficulties, isn't it? There it is. So, alright, it does have that. So, at advantage.
Now, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
At advantage. So, I'm going to.
I feel like I'm in a lot of danger right now for some reason.
What danger? It's just a kitten. Actually, yeah, perhaps that shield of faith.
Uh. You're fine. It's fine. That's a 21.
Just imagining what a normal kitten actually can do, and like,
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send a picture of this to the Discord real quick so you can see.
how cute this thing looks.
It's kind of cute. But it's also a Displacer Beast. So.
I mean, I find beholders cute, so I'm
Okay.
probably gonna find it cute.
It's really skinny looking, like one of those Siamese cats.
I don't want to give you guys the stat block, so I'm gonna just cut it.
By the way, quickly off topic, Skylar, I don't know if you're a fan of the Mega Man series or not, but there's a really good Humble Bundle deal going on for it. I posted it in Out of Character if you're interested.
Actually, Christina's been replaying Fallout 3. Okay.
Oh,
After
that
the
thing's so
Fallout kill.
cute.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Anyways.
She found a bolt that I'll tell you about it later, baby. Didn't age well.
Someone in chat says
Very
type of guy to pet a gelatinous cube.
Yes, exactly.
anyways, you see that come out from underneath of a staircase slowly and cautiously as it looks at you and approaches the ration that you threw out. How do you all
Okay, that
react
thing
to
is
that?
adorable, but I'm not one for the delicate stuff, so one of you two know how to capture it?
Probably move slowly. I don't know. I'm not. I'm trained to fight freaking dragons and shit, not capture displacer beasts.
I would like to start cautiously approaching. I'd like to start cautiously approaching.
I have
Okay.
-2 to animal handling. I don't think I should be the one to do it, so.
Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Do you leave
Roll.
any footprints?
Roll a. You know what? Actually, yeah. If you're approaching it like that and looking for footprints, roll perception.
You know why I'm looking for footprints, so if I can tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. A natural. A 20, and if you were rolling at advantage, that would be a natural 20. So, yeah, you look at this Displacer Beast kitten as you approach. I'm also going to have you roll, no, actually, I'm not. You approach, and you look down at its feet, and you do notice that this one is not leaving footprints.
Can I tell where the other one is?
Um,
I feel like
yeah,
that would be the animal handling roll, though.
on the left, you slightly notice something, just a little bit out of the way, also trying to approach, but a little stealthier. Nobody else is going to notice it unless they roll a perception too.
Let's see what I can get.
A 12?
I ain't
Nope.
seeing shit.
And Phyllis isn't looking for this, even though Ankh said something. The priest doesn't notice it either. But Ankh, you do notice the Displacer Beast kitten, the actual Displacer Beast kitten, coming in from the other side, trying to sneak up to grab the piece of meat that Kretzel dropped.
Ignoring the fact that there's a illusory kitten, I would like to reach past the illusory kitten to grab the meat and gently hold it out towards the Displacer Beast kitten without making eye contact or turning in that direction.
Roll an animal handling
And
now.
and if this goes bad, I'm a little bit holding my action. But yeah, I'm gonna make an animal handling check for sure.
A 10. Okay. So you reach past the illusion, and as you grab the ration, the illusion disappears. The Displacer Beast perks up and tries to rush past you. If anyone wants to try to catch it, I'm gonna need dexterity checks. You guys do notice it as soon as it gets up and.
I'd like to get
I do
blindness
have
at
good
it.
I
far
am
as I can see
not
it.
doing shit.
Let's see
Damn it.
Phylus's.
It's like, I
A
have good
20 from Phylus. All
Thank
right,
you,
this
Phyllis.
thing jumps past, and as Kretzel tries to catch it, it jumps onto his head and tries to jump past Phylus. As it does, he reaches up really quickly and grabs a hold of it, and it tries to struggle, but as it is a kitten, it can't do much. And as he catches it, the elf ranger happens to come around the corner at the same time. Well, shit. Didn't expect you guys to find it before I did. As his
Pretzel is just face planted into the concrete and just raises a thumbs up.
right into a mud puddle too. Uh,
Thank you, critical failing.
Don't worry,
anyways,
Crystal. I got your chicken. I hand you the burnt chicken.
the piece of ration you mean that he threw?
Yeah.
All right. As he says this, the Displacer Beast perks up again, kind of looking towards him, and stops struggling as much.
Give it to the kitten. I'll get more.
Do
I
you?
start to try and hand feed the Displacer Beast.
It seems more focused on the ranger currently. I'm sure you could
the
put him
ranger,
down
huh?
at this point. Right. Should I? I'd say it's probably a better idea to put him down than to let him decide that he wants to scratch your face up. And Phyllis sets him down. And the kitten immediately runs towards the elf ranger and kind of hides behind his legs.
Aw.
Well, I suppose I owe you my thanks.
At least he got home without hurting anyone.
I will be returning to the north. I suppose I should apologize for our introductory interaction. The name's...
Pretzel gets up, but there's still some mud dripping from his face. Ah, water under the bridge. Literally.
The name's Elrin. Suppose proper introductions are called for at this point. Thank you for helping me find him.
Helping your lost kitten find his way home. The relaxing way to spend the evening. We've got a fun night ahead of us.
Easy peasy quests are always appreciated.
Well, I can't really pay you for helping, but if we meet again and you're ever in need of assistance, I would be willing to do such things.
You know, a bow at our back might be a good thing. We have some undead that could really use a volley or two tonight.
Well, I'll be needing to get him back to safety, but perhaps if I will be making my way back through Tyrain at some point. And I will be willing to repay you then. For sure.
Drutzel runs
Gold
up
is
and
always
puts his
there to
hand
help.
out. I'll hold you to it!
He
Just handshake.
shakes your hand. Well, you've got a stronger grip than I was expecting.
I'm a dragon! Of course I'm strong!
Sure. Well, I'll be seeing you around, I guess. Well, after I get back. Thanks again for your help. And he... Your names! I forgot. I gave you mine, but...
Name's Kritzel!
It's a pleasure
Thank you.
to meet you. And you said your name was Onk Thegus?
Yes,
Right,
just
I'll
don't
take
onk the goose!
Well then. My name is Phyllis. All
Name
right.
is Bud.
And my name is Alec. As the priest finally gives his name.
I'll look at the Baldwins.
Just gonna look. Do we ever... Is that the first time we've heard his name? Do we
I
actually
never
forget
asked for
that?
it, and
Wow.
feel like I should feel bad, but at the same time, he did put us through hell. And I will forever be sorry for that. Well, I suppose we should turn the job in, and the Adventurers Guild had payment for the other job that was part of it, so I assume we're going to still be paid for that. And you should probably head back to wherever it is you need to take him. Yes, I'll be off. It was very interesting meeting you. And
I get that a lot.
he leaves, and I'm assuming you all head back to the Adventurers Guild.
That is correct.
All right. You get back into the Adventurers Guild.
We lost Kitty. We
Oh,
have
you're-
another question started.
You're back already. Must have been quite easy.
I don't know about that. Displacer beasts are very ferocious creatures and all.
Well, same as...
We're just that awesome.
Well, same as last time. Hand on the orb and say you finished the quest.
I have finished the quest.
It glows green.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy quest.
It's the middle one. It glows green. And he places the bag of 12 silver on the table. And you guys earn +5 reputation. Group reputation. You guys are earning reputation quick enough.
Did we get any experience for that quest or either quest?
I mean,
Or is that not
sure,
for experience?
add 5 experience because you guys did have to actually do rolls and you rolled fairly well for the most part.
5.
5 experience because you didn't really do that much.
He could have at least made it 7 so we got an even number.
Nope. I am mean like that.
There was a lot of tracking involved, and it just okay.
Do you need me to add anything to your character sheet for you, Skylar?
No.
Okay. So you guys
On that note, do I
at...
need to keep screen share up anymore?
So I would like to continue prepping this explosive device I believe was never used. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, you guys still have an explosive. Oh.
Yeah, I gave
like
that back to him.
prepping this tonight.
I thought Kretzel set off the explosive outside, in the church.
You might be right.
Yeah, as a distraction, he threw the explosive in one window and the letter to get
Okay.
Bjorn and yeah. Okay.
That's right.
So
Oh yeah, you are correct.
you did use it.
Thank you, River. Thank you.
All right. Oh, I suppose we'll be heading towards. Where did that job say? Oh, Wisteria. Well, it's been a while since I've been up there. I suppose we should probably prepare, or are we going to wait until tomorrow to leave?
I'm hungry.
It
Well,
appears we're waiting for the morning.
I suppose we'll need to
Get
find a
us some
place to
grub,
stay.
get us some rations, head out later.
Speaking
Besides,
of
the longer we
rations,
wait, the more undead to kill.
speaking of rations, part of the loot from the Goblin camp was an entire crate of whiskey and an entire crate of wine. I'd like to trade those for health potions, if you'd permit that.
I think at least one of those we drank the whole of on our way back, though.
I could see Kretzel drinking the mead. Because there was a barrel
Actually,
of
yeah, I
mead
think Phallus
and a crate
also
of
wanted
wine.
some of the mead, so...
There was a barrel of mead and a crate of wine.
Yeah, I think it's just the crate of wine is left. I'm pretty certain we all finished the barrel of mead.
Oh, so a little less than I thought we had to trade, but health potions nonetheless.
Yeah, you could, I'll say that's a possibility.
Give it to Phyllis. He needs them.
I believe, Kretzel, Ankh, and Phyllis all have at least a health potion.
Yeah,
Because
but
you got
I owe
3 of them
Phyllis a
from
little
the...
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have potions.
Okay. So I will say there were 6 bottles of wine in the small crate that you grabbed. It was a small crate. I probably should have described that a little bit better so you guys knew exactly what you were getting. But 6 bottles of freaking... Yeah. 6 bottles of Eastall wine. You can trade those for let's see. Let me double check the health potion price real quick.
I think a bottle of fine wine is built in at 10 gold. I don't know if that helps or hurts.
Yeah,
I think.
that'll help me figure out the pricing for trading.
I think
So
a crate is. Well, you said it's a small crate, so it's probably closer to 8 or 9. 'Cause I think a medium-sized crate is 16.
boy, according to this, a healing potion, a potion of healing is 50 gold points.
So 2.
So yeah, you can get 2. You
It's
might
pilot.
be able to use a persuasion check to get 3 if you can roll high enough.
We fought a displacer beast for you guys tonight. 3 health potions would be like, I'm not gonna say like the least you guys, but
That's a double 13.
Can you add a guidance to yourself?
literally fought,
You can
literally
guidance yourself.
I will totally guidance myself.
Hey, if you get a 6 on that guidance, that's a 19 there.
I got a 2 on that guidance. Guidance only goes
Oh.
up to 4.
So you got a 15. A 15 is it makes the difference. So yeah, you get 3 health potions. It's really good wine. The person really wanted this wine. And
Good tonight, fellas. Did good tonight.
you can get a free meal at the Adventurers Guild.
Now
So
we're talking.
So there's that. You don't have to pay for your meal for this one. So
In the meantime, before we go and get that meal, I am going to go to the butcher shop that I went to last time to get more meat rations. And how many rations can I get for 2 gold pieces, River?
2 gold
Of
pieces.
just dried jerky.
Let me.
I believe we got 12 silver for that as well. For the or how many silver a piece?
That would just be 3
Rations
apiece.
a day. A day's worth of rations, according to this, costs 5 silver pieces per.
Oh shit! So I could just get 20 things of jerky with 1 gold piece. I'll just do that.
All right.
It's good food and it's a good emergency heal.
Okay. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to do before passing the time?
I mean, I would totally buy jerky if it was an effective healing item.
It's an effective healing item of, I think River had it, you eat 1 for a 1d4. A bonus action is eating 1 for 1d4 healing.
Yeah, I'm reducing my inventory by 1 gold piece.
I mean, considering how much a health potion actually heals, the jerky sounds like a steal at that point.
Was that for the rations or for the chicken specifically? That might have just been for the chicken specifically.
I thought we did that also for the rations in, like, the first goblin fight.
Maybe.
I've already
no,
been, like,
in the first,
marking out
first
through the
goblin,
rations as the days were going by, so...
Yeah, which thank you for doing that, because I do want you guys to keep track of that. In the first goblin fight, Phyllis had a single health potion and used that for healing, I believe. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to look at the video. I'll have to check out the VOD again. For
I
now,
know
I'll
I
go
did
with
that
it
at
until
least 2 different fights.
yeah, it might have been. I don't know. It could have been. Could have been the fight against Leornan. Oh no, that was one of them, but I don't know what the other one was. It might have. I might have done that for the rations. Anyways, is that it?
That's it for me.
Then unless there's anything you guys want to talk about over dinner, at this point it would be dinner. Then we will go to the next morning. Actually, you guys need a place to stay, so we'll be discussing that over dinner. And because of that,
There was
I'm
a
gonna.
bunk room of some sort for the adventurers in the Adventurers Guild, but
Was there?
I thought that was part of the amenities. That was actually exactly what I was referring to when I was talking about the new guy being indicted into the Adventurers Guild.
Honestly, I thought there would probably just be like a bar and inn close to Adventurers Guild that's just like a
I couldn't
minor
remember if I
discount
did
for
that or not.
Adventurers members.
I couldn't remember if I did that or not. But let's get you guys back to the back.
Thinking more of like the companion. You know, when
I'm
you're
just gonna
here,
push
you're a
you.
member, you're part of the club. I don't know.
Is the Adventurers Guild sponsored by Olive Garden?
Okay. I'm gonna.
I just want that in my own campaign. The Olive Guild. When you're here, you're family.
Oh. Okay.
So,
So in my
we needed
mind, the Adventurers Guild was not supposed to have a place for you guys to stay. Really, there are inns and stuff, but they fully remade this tavern that they're using now to hold everything for the Adventurers Guild, but they didn't have enough room to keep the rooms upstairs. Instead, it is a library.
That's fair.
if you would like us to rent rooms, just tell us what the rooms cost, and I'll happily deduct it.
Or we can move back to the seating area and discuss a place to stay.
Okay. Yo, Kretzel, where you want to sleep?
I literally can just sleep under the stars in an alley. I don't give a crap.
I'm moving you guys to the dining area of the tavern.
I'm
Back
a
over to the
lizard who
stable.
used to sleep in a cave. Give me a fire and I'm happy and sleep anywhere.
Yes, I don't think the rest of us are really up for that. We could always get a room at the tavern, at one of the other taverns in the city. Or if we need a place to stay, I may know of someone in the city that may be able to help.
Ooh, in what way?
My brother lives here. And he might be able to put us up for at least a little while. For the night, I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Well, hey, There's a good reason to keep you around. Let's go see this brother of yours.
It has been some time since I last saw him, but let's go see him, as you say. I suppose. After, of course, we eat.
Yeah, of course.
And food comes out. Is there anything specific either of you would order, as today's meal is free?
Big hunk of meat with wine.
Sashimi.
Did you just say Displacer beef sushimi?
Yes.
Whoa, that's a little fucked up. Phylos just gets a basic meal, not really caring. Alec actually orders something that you would expect from someone who comes from money, as he orders a fairly fine meal, but a few of the things he wants, they don't serve here, so he has to deal with a few other things.
Tell us about yourself. What led you to church life? As a fellow cleric, I feel it's very important to know the journey of my brothers.
I joined the church because I was told that they would have a way to help my brother.
Your brother.
Yes.
Help your brother in what?
When we were younger, he had an accident. And lost his leg, which caused a lot of problems, as you could probably assume.
Did he survive?
Yes. Obviously, he lives in the city. He's the one we were going to see him, yes. It's the same brother. The only one I have. And technically, he's actually my half-brother, but that doesn't really matter. We're still family.
Yeah, family's very important.
Yes. But
I hope your church was able to help.
something tells me that most of what they were telling me was lies to get me to stay.
Well, we can always help. What does he need? Better job?
Well, I'm not
More food?
sure a job is really the issue.
If anything, OnCare could just give him a really good prosthetic.
I haven't seen him in a while. I'm not even sure how he's doing nowadays. All I know is that he's alive and living in this city. Actually, I believe he lives in the... Did I not name that? Oh, yeah, that is just the Castle District. Okay. I believe he lives in the Castle District somewhere.
Well, let's go have a look.
Yes. You finish eating up unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about.
I'm good.
I send my compliments to the chef.
Okay.
The sashimi was delicious. Really surprised they had Displacer beef on hand.
It's really fucked up that you ordered that. Anyways, you finish your meal. Ankh sends his it's terrible. You guys get ready to take off and head towards the castle district. It's only 7:50. Man, if it was later, this would actually be a decent place to end soon, but it's not late enough, so I'm going to continue. You
I mean, you could always just be like, "Oh, surprise encounter happens while we are in the middle of sleeping, and something wakes us up."
actually, it would have been before you even got to sleeping, but anyways, you head through the castle district. Gonna bring you around. Am I going the right way? Yes, I'm going the right way. Okay. Gotta make through all of these buildings because Centralia is set up really weird and I wasn't really thinking when I made this. As you come around here to the castle district, almost market area, you begin to head towards a fairly decently sized house over on this side. I don't have a battle map for it or anything because it's another thing I forgot to set up. But you find a large mansion that Alec leads you to and begins walking up to the door of. You're sure this is the right place? Yes, I'm quite positive. This house has been in my family for quite some time. I just hope he's here. I don't see why he'd be anywhere else. It's probably difficult for him to get around. As he knocks on the door, and
That was cold. That was for somebody that just ordered the Displacer beef kitten. That was cold, man.
It's cold as ordering Displacer beast sashimi after saving a Displacer beast kitten.
I'm going to remember that next time I get hungry.
As the door opens,
It was so...
and a man wearing a fine suit opens the door, clearly dressed more like help than an owner of this house. Ah, Master Alec, it has been quite some time since you last visited. Your brother is not currently here. Might I assist you with something? Well, we were hoping to find a place to stay for the night. Of course, this is your home after all as well. Will your friends be staying as well?
Pretzel just charges past the guy. Nice digs!
I will take that as a yes. Just make sure they don't break anything. Master... Fuck, what is his name again? My brain just
Alec.
died. No, not Alec. his brother,
Oh, his brother.
who you will
Alex.
recognize. Nope, nope. I don't have on here. I have to do a thing real quick. Hold up. Sorry, looking.
Don't worry, the stream's already been super scuffed. You can't scuff it anymore.
It's fine. Master Ronaldo is out for the time, so just make sure they don't break anything.
Everyone just looks behind the guy and sees Krutzel grabbing a big vase. This is pretty.
Put that down. Put it down.
He
thing
freezes
is-
and just puts it back.
That thing is
It's
worth more than your
pretty.
life.
So the mending cantrip.
As you enter this large mansion, you see this is a very nice and well-kept mansion. In a few spots, there's a few desks with very technical-looking objects sitting there doing gods know what.
Very technical looking things.
There's gears spinning on some of them. A few of them are moving seemingly magically, but as you take a closer look, you can tell that there are very intricate gears and connections and stuff going through them that make these things work.
Are there books in this area?
Books? If
I'm not sure if there's a visible working area, but I'm not sure what desks you're talking. Is there bookshelves?
there's like there's side tables and stuff as you're walking through with different things displayed. But in
Does
the
anything
main
jump out at me as a / navigation tools proficient character? I guess.
none of these really look like navigation. But they definitely are gizmos and gadgets. If you want to make a what check would that be?
Yeah.
Light of hand.
That's not what I was asking for. Ankh, you are a craftsman, so
I mean,
making
perception. I am proficient in perception. I am perceiving the operation of these, of how these things work.
You foresaw
Yes.
everything.
I'm trying to figure out how they're working.
perception or investigation at advantage. Did you accidentally roll twice?
Yes.
Okay. The first one was a 21 for your highest roll, so let's see. There are a few gadgets. Some of them look like they're clearly just display pieces showing off what whoever made them can do. Others look like they're half finished and might have some sort of functionality to them if they were completed. There's
I can't tell what they're for.
there's parts that look like they could be part of a steam engine. Parts that look like they could be from from the rail system that runs through Tyrain for delivering things from the capitals, from the major cities, which I realize I don't even have a real rail system depicted in this map. That's cool. There is a rail system in Centralia.
I'm gonna be honest. That's what I initially thought all the different dotted lines were, until I realized, oh, that's the district borders.
Yeah, those are district borders. There's an actual rail system that connects West Area, Centralia, Eastall, and a few other places that allows quick transport for goods and stuff. I just don't have a way to depict it on the creator I used for the city maps. And I forgot to draw it onto the actual map of the kingdom. But from what you can gather, from what you see, is this. Roll a history check along with that. I believe that's
History. I'd like to roll this at advantage because my modifier is really
Yep.
low, and I can do that as I'm proficient in this.
Yes, you can roll it at advantage. Another 21. You recognize these things as a fellow tinkerer and craftsman. In fact, you have used some of the ideas you got for your auto carriage likely came from the very person who created these, who is Rinaldo Renicius Fellum, the creator of the steam engine, the rail system, and a few other technical wonders that are known throughout
What I'm
Tellarum.
getting from this is Alec here is really fucking lucky that he was one of the few survivors of that fight.
Yep. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't notice, this is the same Ronaldo from Campaign 1.
I thought that was a familiar name, but I could not remember who it was.
Connection between campaigns.
Oh boy.
Anyways.
Kind of interesting. I'm going to
Would
figure
be more
this out real
special
quick.
if I actually had memory.
I'm going to figure this out real quick, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. And I'm just going to look at paperwork for hours and hours and hours. I'm going to get next to no sleep.
The butler guy leads you to where your room would be, where the guest rooms are. Once you get that far. He gives directions to the guest rooms to everyone, except for Alec, because Alec knows where they are and has his own room here.
So once Kretzel gets inside his guest room, he's completely alone, right?
Yes, you each get your own room.
Great.
Which I'm realizing is probably a mistake.
Only now.
What should I roll to see what looks expensive in this room?
everything in this house looks expensive.
Okay, what should I roll to determine what things look like they could easily go missing without anyone realizing?
Absolutely intelligent.
Let's see. Whew. You have. Boy, this is. You can roll investigation, which is not a very good roll for you. I see. Uh, uh,
Hey, we love gambling here.
yeah,
All right, let's see
investigation's
that
the best one I can think
investigation.
of. 14. Okay. Um, you can determine there's quite a few things in this room that look like they might be expensive. Uh, probably the least noticeable thing. With a 14. There
It's got to be like one thing that's not like overtly expensive, but probably could still go for quite a few gold.
there's a few they look like just decorational pieces sitting on the nightstands by the bed. Those would probably be the least noticeable if you only took like the way they're set up is it's a multitude of objects put together to make kind of a display, and you could see that if you take maybe one or two of them from the right spots, you might be able to get away with it.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and get two without them getting noticed that they're missing.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand to see if you can. 15 isn't bad. All right, and we'll see how that turns out later.
I'm assuming they would probably have to be also small enough Kretzel can hide them on his person.
Yes, they are. They are small enough that you can hide them. Let me update my notes for you a little bit.
Good. Add to my inventory 2 Fabergé eggs. Listen, it's not my fault. They were just not being used. And that help kind of tempted me saying that face was worth more than I was.
All right. You guys all
Because
get
you
ready
have
for
to
bed.
imagine Kretzel's got a very, very inflated self-worth, so if you say it's worth more than him...
Yeah, I definitely took that into account when I said that, but the butler did not. uh, all right. So you guys rest for the night. You guys don't really need a long rest, but I mean, if you are missing anything that would be recovered from a long rest, go ahead and do that.
I'm just gonna click the wrong long rest button anyway. No reason not
Uh,
to.
let's see. It's been that makes it 5 days since the first use of. Let me real quick. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it was stop. See, when I said this tablet is shitty, I meant it. Yeah, it's been 5 days now since the first use of the amulet you got from Chuck, and it is now the 11th of Inra.
So, playing around with this mask of human disguise, could I potentially disguise inanimate object as a human, or does it need a living creature to wear it and keep it active? Or
Are you gonna
if I wanted,
test that theory, or are you just gonna think of that
uh,
theory?
just kind of generally playing around with it, and how does it work exactly if I wanted to use it, say as a lure?
You can roll an Arcana check to see if you could figure that out without just trying it. Or you could just attempt to put it on something and see. That is a 7. Yeah, you're not sure. You think it might be a possibility. The only way to see is to test.
All right, I like to do some testing with that today.
All right. So you said you're going to be tinkering with stuff or not tinkering, but checking stuff out and looking at it most of the night.
Yeah.
How long are you planning on doing that for?
Um. So I did not lose a ton of anything on my fight. I'm not terribly exerted. Um. I see no reason to sleep any more than absolutely necessary to maintain not getting exhaustion.
Okay. So you go until it's just a short rest, or do you just not rest at all?
Short rest. I don't
Okay.
need shit.
So you will be taking a short rest. Everyone else gets a long rest. Got it. Just being sure with that.
Probably more making sure, is he going to have to take a point of exhaustion from staring at all the mechanics and machinery?
All right. Just making sure I have everything down. All right. So you guys wake up in the morning. Onk, if you do attempt to do you attempt to test your theory with the mask and put it on something inanimate, or?
Yes, I would like to do that briefly.
Okay. You put the mask on. What kind of object are you going for?
There's one of those armor statues, right?
Armor
Nice
stands.
suit of armor
Yes,
in a
it
hallway.
is. It is a rich person's house, so there's definitely a couple of those
Is
within the
there something
mansion.
like that equivalent that I could try and?
Yeah, I could say you could do that. You don't see the mask fitting onto one of these helmets, but I mean, yeah, but oh,
Oh,
as I'm
did we just
describing
lose
that,
him? Welcome back.
you good?
No, I couldn't hear any of that. I was asking about the night suit, and then you started breaking up. I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah. You you don't figure that the mask is going to fit over the helmet. So you do take the helmet off of the stand for a second. But when you put the mask on the stand, nothing happens. It is an armor stand with the mask on it now.
All right, good to know. Let's switch it back.
All right.
Just imagining shenanigans we could do of like putting the mask on top of like a scarecrow or something, if it actually did work.
Uh,
Undead aren't that smart. I was really wondering. Depending on the undead.
yeah. Who knows? Anyways, it is the next morning now. Uh, Ankh, you're a little tired, but you do not have a point of exhaustion. Uh, you didn't get as much rest as a long rest, so you didn't sleep throughout the entire night. Everyone else is fine. And I guess your next goal is to set out for Wisteria?
Yep.
All right. So you guys are heading
I
west this time.
haven't
So
slept that good since I was back breastfeeding.
dragons do not breastfeed.
What about half dragon?
uh, your mother was the dragon side, so no.
Wait, yeah, that's true. Shit. Never mind. Forget I said that.
Who said he was breastfeeding on his mother?
I mean, there's some cultures.
He was just breastfeeding.
I mean, you know that my dragon mother had to have shrunk down to human size at least somewhat to make me.
Yeah. I mean,
Those shapeshifters.
anyways,
Actually, yeah, that brings up a good question. If you shapeshift into a being that can lactate, can you milk them? If I shapeshift into a cow, could you
I
collect milk
feel
from me?
like
That makes dragon milk an option and not what it initially meant.
I feel like this is getting into dangerous territory and we should move on. Um anyways, you guys set out for the city of Westeria. Um
Oh,
uh
druid can shapeshift into a cow. Druid milk.
my
I
God.
actually remember seeing a comic of that about Baldur's Gate of like, hey, withers can infinitely revive us, right? So if I was to wild shape into like a cow and you guys butchered me and then we cooked the food, would the food stay if I got revived? And if so, could we just make free food with that?
Oh
Because like
my.
think of how many rations you could get from a full ass cow compared to just the 100 gold that you'd be spending at Withers.
But
That we could
also
just pickpocket right back.
think of the trauma that the person would go through of being murdered over and over and over again.
To be
Anyways,
fair, in the comic, it was the Dark Urge requesting that they butcher him. So,
okay, that makes sense. Uh, anyways, you guys begin heading first south so you can go west. But you head down and you go through the village of Lindsberg, which is a small little town that I don't have a map for yet. Not much to see. There's an inn for travelers going through this route, and a few traders along the way. You guys actually probably stay at this inn for another night so that you can continue on without having to camp. And unless there's anything else you guys want to do here, I don't see a necessity to stay in Lindsberg very long.
Maybe
the
enough
only question is, how well did it initially seem that Kretzel got away with stealing the eggs?
You did not see the butler again before you left.
Yes.
Anyways, Ankh, were you trying to say something?
If we were passing on our way through, I'm I need to look at the map. Is what I need to do. We are currently in Lindsberg. We're heading to Wisteria. We started in Centralia.
Yes.
All right. Um. No, I. Is there any blessings we could get from the church immediately before we fight undead? That any
Uh,
buffs we could get from, or is that an option or not really? Because I'm not sure how far we are from fighting it.
you can, but Lindsberg is, if you look at the map, quite the distance from the Waking Woods. Wisteria is where the quest, the job came from, the request came from. But
Okay,
We're only
so
about halfway there.
I see. I misinterpreted that.
yeah, the job is technically in the Waking Woods. Wisteria is where the request came from. But if you
No, I'm going to
wanted
take the rest
to,
of the ride. I'm going to
all
take
right.
the rest of the ride to really ponder the drawings that I've seen and try and figure out ways to improve my bike, to
Uh,
improve pieces,
okay.
and I'm just
Uh,
going to meditate these
all
designs,
right.
these screen schematics that I've spent the whole night pondering.
Oh yeah, I should probably clarify. You're currently the speed you guys are probably traveling at uh in the auto carriage, it is definitely faster than a normal wagon, but not by too much, as you're still working on it and everything. Uh I don't feel like doing the math right now. I did it once but forgot it. I should actually do it again and write it
Keep a
down
note on the
somewhere.
math.
But you guys are traveling faster than normal wagon, but it's still a work in progress. So there's the occasional like issue you have with it or whatever. In fact,
Okay.
Accidentally drive it into a
I
ditch, and now everyone has to try and drag it out.
I should actually have a percentile dice check after a certain distance of traveling. I'm not going to do that yet because I'd have to figure it out first. But you guys make your way.
Occasionally there's a problem, but with the Smith's tools check and a mending, and
Yeah,
I'm
you could
able to
fix it
figure it
pretty
out.
quickly. You head further in, and you come to a small village, a small unnamed village that is a little ways away from Wisteria, and essentially the midway point between Centralia and your job, which I am going to, I just realized I need to grab the quest token thing and have it put out here. All right. Uh, so at this point, you come through this village, and it seems a little quiet, which is, I mean, normal for a village of this size. There's not very many houses. It's more like a thorp. Uh, is really small. It's like maybe 3 houses at max. It seems quiet though. If anyone wants to roll a perception, actually I'll have everyone roll a perception. An
How do you feel
11,
about passive perceptions?
5. This is going to be an active perception check. A 23. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, never mind.
according to everyone else, you guys don't really notice anything off. I should check Alex too, just because. He doesn't really have a perception per se, but I can just do a wisdom check. 14. Okay. So Alec and Ankh both notice that this place, even though it is small, it is quieter than it should be. Ankh, you notice even more. There are signs of people leaving very quickly. Yeah. There's signs of people leaving very quickly and abruptly.
People fled this place. People leave things behind.
Is people fled? Is there a reason they fled? Perhaps we should look around.
This place was just quiet because small town.
No, it's definitely not normal.
With a 23, is there anything more that a reason I can tell?
You can see. Let's see. 23 perception. You notice. You notice a few different tracks of what look like people leaving. But you also notice a few tracks coming in. You can't tell what they are exactly unless you roll a survival, but you do notice the tracks that look like a sign of something. A 17. You notice there are several tracks of what look like people. Some of them looking like they are leaving the village or the thorp in a hurry, but they kind of get cut off after a certain point. And several of the tracks they still look humanoid, but the way they're moving is strange. There's almost drag marks in certain steps, like someone was dragging their leg across the ground, or more of a hopping. It even looks like one of them might have fallen and started just dragging themselves across the ground.
Well, since I used my nose before, can I try and smell if I smell any rotting or undead?
Go ahead and smell.
Would that be perception or survival?
That would be a perception.
All right, let's see.
A 14. Yeah, you don't smell anything off. Ankh, was there something else you were looking for?
I don't notice anything immediately valuable, do I?
Valuable?
Like something that
No.
people that would leave behind in a hurry?
Most of the stuff here, this area looks fairly poor. These people were farmers, and just they were kind of just living out away from the city, living the quiet life pretty much. They didn't have much. They were definitely on the poorer side of
I gotcha. Then looks like they were attacked by undead. Wondering if we should hold up here, if we think undead are going to be back here tonight.
Oh, I should also point out some of the tracks were leading. Most of the tracks were leading towards West area. There were a few leading towards Lindsberg, but those ones got cut off. The ones leading towards Westeria continue on.
I'm not sure how to decide which one of those tracks are undead and which one of those might be living people. So
These might be stronger than normal undead. They don't smell rotting at all.
Well, you do point out that some of the do you point out the tracks that are leading out, or?
yeah, I point out everything I can and try and make sense of it. But it's
Okay.
a jumbled mess.
Well, this
Our
tracks.
are so fun.
You say these tracks. Now that I see them, they're definitely. It seems a majority of them are leading towards Westeria, but they came from the direction of the Waking Woods. So, I hope it's not undead. The fact that they're taking the roads is strange.
That is odd.
Perhaps we should.
Actually, why would undead even be traveling this far?
That's
Most of them
another
struggle
strange
to
point.
even travel a city length without falling apart.
If anyone wants to make an Arcana, religion, or a history check, I will allow it right now. After
Can I
that
attempt
question,
to do all three? Because I think I'm going to fail all three.
you could choose one. Whichever one's your highest is
Okay.
probably the one I'd go with.
Okay, I'll try the Arcana then.
If only you
I
had
don't have any
advantage.
inspirations.
If
I
only
I
you
don't have
had
any
advantage.
inspiration for you.
A 13 history. Did I name religion? Yes, I did. A 14 religion from Alec. And Phyllis is going to make Batted Arcana.
Yeah, it would be the same for all
Batted
three for me,
history.
so it doesn't even matter which one I choose.
Batted religion. All the Phyllis is exactly the same, so he's gonna go with history. An 11. Okay, so Onk doesn't, or not Onk. Kretzel doesn't know shit.
As is tradition.
Phyllis doesn't know shit. Onk, there's something that pops into your head about the undead and certain practices of necromancy, but you can't point to anything that might actually tell you anything. And Alec, oh
Are
god,
there any bones, or does it look like whatever killed them,
if
or that the bodies walked off?
um huh.
I might be able to tell that with my previous survival.
Yeah, you got a decent perception roll, and a good survival. So
If people died there, what
There's-
happened to the bodies?
there's a few spots that look like someone might have fallen over from taking a hit and then gotten back up. But you're not sure if that was an undead or someone who's living who took a hit and then tried to take off, or if it's a person who's living and came back as an undead. But you
But
do
that
notice
could-
stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, Alec with his 14 religion. Gods, There's something that comes to mind, but I'm not sure if this is actually going to have to do with it. I know that abominations are known to take control over weaker undead. And if these undead came from the Waking Woods, it's possible that there could be an abomination, or maybe more, that could have brought them this far out. And if that's the case, then I feel we just came from Lindsberg and nothing seemed to be wrong there. I feel the people of Westeria may be in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too.
Feeling like we should stay near to the bike.
What? I will leave it up to you in which direction we should head, but
Obviously, we need to get to West Area, like, now.
Yeah, Westeria, like now.
agreed. And you turn your heading to Westeria. On your way there, just as a random thing, I would like everyone to make another perception check. As you approach a 13. An 11. A 22. Okay, you notice it. And another 11. All right. Ankh and Kretzel, as you approach, you look off to the side, and you swear you are being watched by a crow for a moment. But as soon as you notice it, it caws and flies away. It definitely looked like this thing was watching you to Ankh. With that 22.
There's not a lot I can do about it.
But you head towards Westeria, and as you get closer, it gets eerily quiet. And you head towards the south gates of this large city. And as you approach, the quiet eeriness, or the eerie quietness, sorry.
It's quiet, it's eerie, and it's a combination of those two.
Yes. Begins to be explained as you see at the front gates several undead. I'm going to switch you guys to this battle map, but you do not have to roll initiative yet. You see the large walls of Wisteria on the south side of the city, and seemingly in position to guard the gates, you see a few undead. Up on the towers by the gates, you do see large ballista, but you cannot see far enough to see if anyone is manning them. and I will let you guys decide what to do next.
Hello?
Hello?
I think my Discord.
Did Discord just shit itself while I was explaining that?
Looks like it's working on the stream. It's not working on my screen.
Are you talking about the mapper?
Yeah.
Ace is Discord dying. I'm going to
So
take that as a yes.
so to confirm, we've got undead on the inside of this gate.
You can see several, at least 4 undead, in positions in front of the gates, like they are set up as gate guards.
So this fort is already under undead. It's not.
From what you
Is
see
that
so
what
far,
we're-
yes.
Okay, I gotcha.
I'm just gonna wait for Ace to.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, so you changing maps not only crashed Roll20, but also crashed Discord.
that's amazing. So you didn't hear my description at all?
I could see from the map, I'm assuming the description was around zombies at the gates trying to get in.
No. These
Okay.
these undead actually seem to be set up at like they are guarding the gates, like gate guards. There are also 4 towers, 2 towers by each gate, that have large ballista on top of them that you cannot see if they're manned or not.
Oh no.
Alec, a blessing if you would.
Uh, good idea. I'm going to open Alex, see if he actually has anything that can. Oh shit. Alec does not have. Oh. Um.
Alec, what kind of skills do you battle? Come on, this is your time to shine. We left you behind for the goblins, but now it's your time to slay some abominations with us. Come on.
I have
Yeah.
restoration magic and magic that helps in combat, but nothing that can protect while being able to move. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Um, I can protect one person at a time. Oh boy, these spells for the priests are so awesome. Uh he's got sanctuary. That's pretty much it. Uh but he does
Go
also
to
have spiritual weapon. Let
called
me
Cast Gravel.
huh?
Teach you a new spell, Alec, called Cast Gravel.
These undead haven't seemed to notice us yet. Uh hmm. I'm gonna have Can I get insight checks from anyone who wants to make them? I don't have people make these very often. That's a 4 from Phyllis. Oh, a 19.
That is not how you do the roll command.
It's /.
Okay. Try again.
Is your Roll20 not letting you open it again, or?
No, it's not opening at all.
Wow. Oh, yeah, it's just roll 1d20.
D20.
Let me actually... I could also roll it for you, but...
There, I got a 16.
Okay. You've got a -2 on insight.
Okay, then a 15.
You got a 15, a 19 from Skylar. Alex not worrying about it. These are undead. He doesn't really care what they think. But from what you see, these undead aren't behaving like your typical undead. You look, and it looks like they have noticed you, but they are not moving towards you to fight or anything like that. They are standing there on guard, as they essentially look like they are gate guards. It's like what you would see at the entrance to a city if it were normal living people there. But a little bit more, well...
Rotting?
Yeah, a little bit more rotting. You can see that with the 15 as well.
All
Everyone
right,
else...
then.
I don't like the look of those ballista and the fact that I cannot see what's up there.
We're already within range.
Yeah, you are within range of the ballista, and they do not seem to be firing or aiming at you. So, if there's anyone up there...
The undead are smart enough to fire crossbows. We're already fucked.
For once, I feel like me going big might actually be a bad idea.
This is a very strange situation. Do we move forward, or... With that 19, the guard zombies at the gates almost look like they're just waiting for you to approach. Just kind of confused.
I feel like they're better defended than we are. And the fact that they see us and that they're not attacking is very not typical for an undead, making me very nervous. They might walk up and say hi at this point, because this is not a typical.
All right.
Well, 20 will finally let me log in. There we go.
Hey.
All right. So,
Travis the zombie just
here's what I'm thinking. Just stay here. I'm just going to stroll up to them like everything's normal and just, good day, sirs. I'm just passing through.
All right. If you want to attempt that.
Alex has got.
I mean,
bless
if they
on
start
him.
attacking me, it's not like they're gonna catch me. I'm gonna.
You have a bless and a guidance, I think.
Alec does not have bless, but he can cast sanctuary if he stays within range.
You have a guidance.
Yes, I will stay for the sanctuary.
Let me see his range real quick. Alec, sanctuary. 30 feet. So you got to stay within 30 feet of him. So he'll approach, but stay at a distance.
Okay, I say. So,
I should probably also mark
I'm
off
gonna
that
go right
spell
there, so
slot.
30 feet. He could be all the way back here. Where do I?
Oh look, it didn't
hang
give
every-
him the spell
He can
slot
be back to like
so.
right there and be fine.
You were going where again? Going on the right side.
Yeah, I'm going on the right side to here, so Alex should be fine just like right there under the trees.
All right. And you can go
I'm
ahead and
still
move
on
there.
that instead of the
Yeah.
right. Just
As you approach,
Just- walking forward, not suspicious. Good day, soldiers. Just passing through. Da, 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 da.
as you approach in a gargled voice, because he's an undead, but the stronger looking one that looks like it's been dead a little bit longer than the other one speaks. What's your business here?
Just visiting family. Nothing important.
You don't look like one to have family here.
Oh, sorry, shapeshifter. I forget sometimes what I need to look like. I'm going to rage token to show that I can shapeshift, quote unquote.
Oh yes, because that looks more like you have family here. Oh, now I gotta put that down. Why do I always forget to put that in here? I literally told myself to put it in here too, and didn't. That's amazing. Where is it? It's way the fuck down here. Why did it come in small? Give me a second. Gotta set it all up. I'm not gonna worry about changing any of that. Layer GM.
I mean, here's just hoping for just quickie pass. See? Shapeshifter. I'm just looking like the tiny guy just to give him a little scare. Nothing important. May I please go by and see my family now? Just gonna try some persuasion.
Coming with you. Oh, that's a 21. Yeah. Continues with the same line of questioning, though.
Yeah. If they're able to as well, I would like them to join me. I kinda owe them a debt, and they're following me because of it.
Just don't cause any trouble. As
We're good, everyone!
As the gate lifts.
And I promptly unrage, because no damage was done.
And?
Hooray! One turn of shapeshifting.
Welcome to the city
How
of
the
Wisteria.
how the fuck did that work?
As you come in through the right gate,
Hmm.
this place is filled with undead. But the way they are acting seems almost like they're still alive. Most of the undead here are acting like normal civilians. There are skeletons walking about in guard uniforms, zombies, you assume talking to each other. It's hard to tell because they're not actually speaking. Uh, and you see a few figures that look like ghosts, even, that walk through one wall and out another. The occasional ghost walking through someone else going, one of the ghosts walk through one of you and goes, "Oh, my apologies," and continues on. This is not normal.
My only question for the DM: do they smell rotting?
Definitely.
Okay.
You don't have to make a roll for that one. Anyways, welcome to Wisteria.
I would have almost preferred that they didn't smell at this point.
Then
'Cause then it could be like an argument of like, oh, they're actually still alive. They're just enchanted to be temporarily undead right now and don't realize it.
nope.
If that's the whole fucking sit, oh god. Yeah. Oh.
Alec definitely looks very uncomfortable in this situation, being a priest of the light.
So, how do we safely and effectively uh wholly not nuke a city?
That is a good question. Um, whew.
Pretzel's eyes are just kind of glazing over, and you're just hearing him mutter, "Money, money, all across the street. Money, money,
I
money.
don't
They've come
think
to me for me."
I don't think fighting any of these people would be a good idea, Kretzel. These are there are a lot of undead here. If we cause a problem, we will not make it out of here alive.
Vilas, what's the population of Wisteria? To your knowledge estimate?
I'm pretty sure a few thousand. Not exactly sure on the exact number, but it is one of the larger cities.
Several hundred gold in my heart.
Gods. Maybe we should ask around, see what happened.
Um, so for the next week, my character would like to on and off put on this mask that makes him look human and transmute something into a bomb. And for the next week, there's going to be a masked bomber of Wisteria. And every now and then, a metal object is going to transmute into something that's going to be explosive and fiery. And a city block is going to catch fire. And I'm not sure how many
Oh,
are going to die in these
God.
fires.
You know what? I'm realizing what time it
Speaking
is.
not in character, but as a player, I feel like the smartest thing might at least be go to a tavern.
Yeah, that
Try to
might be
get
a
some
smart
gossip?
idea. Uh, it seems you, came in on the wrong side of the city to find a tavern easily. There are several buildings that look like, traders and stuff like that in this spot. Simple traders that have, like, trinkets and shit that wouldn't really be useful to anyone here. Uh, but if you look down the right alleyway on this entry, you can see a building over here that looks like a tavern. If you saw that ping. And is that where you're going to be heading?
Uh, I feel like we should be.
I mean, Philus already suggested asking around, so a tavern would make sense in his eyes, so he would agree to go to the tavern. Alec is looking around very paranoid, hoping that none of these undead turn and start just attacking.
Come on, Alec. It's a myth that one bite'll turn us. It's a myth that they can smell our blood pumping through our veins.
You're not helping. So head towards the tavern?
Yeah.
All right. You head into the tavern. You walk through the alleyways and stuff. You get into the tavern. You open the door, and you hear another gargled voice. Welcome to the Dead Man's Drink. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Because it is 9 o'clock.
It's pretty fair.
So, you guys made it to West Area, which is currently overrun with undead that don't seem to be attacking you. And you went into the tavern, apparently known as the Dead Man's Drink, which is extremely ironic. All right.
But before the town
I'm
was
gonna be
cursed, it was
honest,
known
my
as Live
initial
Nest.
fear here is it's not just undead, it's just a town full of revenants.
I suppose we'll see what's going on in the next session. When you guys actually get to ask questions and do this investigation. Anyways, thank you for joining. I hope everyone who watched this enjoyed. And I suppose
And
we
don't tell
will...
Pretzel. Just shush about what he has in his pockets.
and we will see what happens in 2 weeks. See you guys in the next one. Bye.